so Duo comes out with a tweet, which I thought you were talking about, which basically said, yo, don't pin snitch on Gunna until you hear Thug talk about it first.
I agree with
this. This could all be part of Thug's plan.
This just goes to everybody on the internet thinks they're an expert at whatever the topic of the moment. If it's COVID, then everybody's all of a sudden a scientist and they know about vaccines and all types of other shit. If it's, something to do with prison and jail, now all of a sudden everybody's a lawyer. If it's politics, everybody's a political strategist. Like everybody turns into an expert of whatever said topic is.
That's facts. Like just 10 minutes ago, we were experts about LGBTQ things.
No, it wasn't. You were speaking from the perspective of a gay man.
You were too.
No.
You're gay.
According to Gay Magazine, I'm more of a verse top.
Which is part of the gay umbrella. You're within the gay umbrella, dude. Listen, we embrace our gay brothers and sisters, man. Shout out to the gays.
That's right, baby. We're under that gay umbrella, and we're under the umbrella because it's raining men. Listen,
I see what you did right there, OG. You see, that was a throwback. That was right there. You know who's going to appreciate that? The LGBTQ
community, baby.
Bro, the LGBTQs are loving that.
I'm not an OG either. I'm OT, baby.
What does that mean?
Original trade.
Oh, I thought you said original top. Wait, you're not an original top? Wait. Come on now. Listen, let's talk about Gunna.
I was
Speaking
confused.
of the gays, let's talk about Atlanta rap.
I was confused by this whole situation because I didn't know who Gunna. I'm like, who's he telling on? I don't see who he's telling on. I didn't see that when I watched.
Okay. From what I saw, and again, I'm assuming because I'm getting so obsessed with these trials, but I'm assuming that this was all part of the plan because Thug's sister came out and she was like, why are you even saying that about Gunna?
That's right.
That's not the case, blah, blah, blah. And I'm assuming that Thug's sister is having conversations with Thug.
When I saw Gunna do this, and then I saw the other guy from YSL Plea, and then I saw Thug in court the next day, and it's some evidence that they can't use against him.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, oh, YSL just smarter than everybody else.
That's what I'm looking at. Now,
this is coordinated.
Exactly. Now, it is an interesting situation because he did admit that YSL was a gang. He did admit that he said that the guns in the car weren't his, and he was the only in the car with Thug. So that means it's alluding to the fact that maybe they're thugs.
Did they say? I thought they said that they weren't the only two people in the car, though.
So maybe that was the case.
That's the other
as well.
thing I heard. It was like it's unclear whether they were the only ones in the car.
Yeah. So maybe that's the case as well. I'm just saying, I like what Duval said, which is don't jump to that because this all could be part of the master plan.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like a legal expert because I'm not. But I see all of these people taking pleas, which is the best case scenario.
Bro, but the one problem is the plea deal was incredibly generous.
Well, they didn't really have a case on Gunna, though. They didn't really have nothing on him.
Well, they could get Rico if he's part of this gang.
Conspiracy, but it's just like, okay, and?
So, 8 months time served, that's it, nothing else?
8 months time served, I think with probation for 4 years, because it was a 5-year sentence with 4 suspended. Doesn't that mean you're on parole or probation or something?
Maybe.
And then he got a whole bunch of community service and everything else. I mean, listen, man, the best case scenario is those guys plead, they come home, they keep the YSL movement going. I don't think that they're going to just let Thug come home, but Thug might get a way better sentence than he originally was. You know what I mean? Thug might do 5 to 10 or something like that, or 5 to 7, you know what I mean? Which is better than fucking 30, 40, 50. At least you get 5 to 10.
Yeah.
You'll still be somebody when you come home.
Right.
You know what I mean? People will still care when you come home. So I don't know. I just look at this situation and I'm like, man, we love to label people, man. And this just don't go back to just Gunna. I think that our need to understand things makes us just label things, which lessens our understanding because we're not even discussing the actual issue.
Grab your exclusive NordVPN deal by going to that's NORD, VPN.com/brilliantidiots to get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan plus 4 months for free. It's completely risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. That's NORD, VPN.com/brilliantidiots for a discount off your NordVPN plus 4 months free.